Thank you, Representative Bush, and thank you, Congresswoman Pressley, for bringing us together and just for showing tremendous leadership as we demand accountability for Lauren Boebert's anti-Muslim rhetoric, Islamophobia, and dangerous and incendiary actions. I also want to thank my friend Congresswoman Omar for showing such strength, displaying true grace, and for being a fearless champion on behalf of her constituents, on behalf of Muslims across America, and everyone throughout this country. We are here today because we refuse to stand by as Islamophobia, anti-Blackness, anti-immigrant sentiment, and xenophobia are trafficked into the halls of Congress by members of the Republican Party. Long before ever serving in elected office, I was an organizer, and I got my start in the wake of 9/11 as we fought back against the hate, discrimination, racism, and xenophobia that were targeting Arab, Muslim, Middle Eastern, South Asian, and Sikh communities across America. We organized as we witnessed loved ones targeted on account of their faith, their race, their national origin, and their immigration station. We didn't stay silent as that occurred. We didn't sit back, and we're not sitting back now as it rears its ugly head again right from within the halls of Congress. Last week, I was very proud as the chair of the Congressional Caucus, Progressive Caucus, to join the chairs of the Black Caucus, the Asian Pacific American Caucus, the Hispanic Caucus, and the Equality Caucus, who powerfully stood together, arm in arm, to call for Representative Boebert to be removed from her committees. Today, we are introducing a resolution to make it happen, because Muslims throughout the country are looking to Congress, watching to see if those they sent to represent them are going to stand up in the face of blatant, vicious Islamophobia. We owe it to them, and we owe it to every person who has been the recipient of harassment and abuse based on their religion, their race, their gender, their sexuality, or other identity to speak out. We have to make clear that their votes to send us mean something, and that our values mean something too. We can't act in one case, but then when it comes to Islamophobia, say, this doesn't merit action. Our response to behavior that creates a dangerous work environment and furthers a climate of toxicity and intolerance cannot be silenced. Congress cannot forego accountability when a member engages in hate speech that dehumanizes not only a colleague, but an entire people and puts their lives at risk. We cannot be complicit as members of this body, trample on the fundamental right of religious freedom, and put people's lives in danger. We stand in solidarity with Rep. Omar, and we urge every single one of our colleagues to join us in sponsoring this resolution, in securing accountability and furthering justice, and we call on our leadership to bring this resolution to the floor and ensure that we have true accountability. And with that, it is my great honor to introduce my friend, former chair of the Progressive Caucus, Barbara Lee.